there's this controversy lately about women in ufology, right? And
Right.
boy, did your friend Kelly have some things to say, right?
Yeah, she did. I love you, Kelly.
I don't even know her, and I love her already because she's so honest and like spoke her mind.
She's incredibly honest.
And I love people like that don't have that filter. You know, it's okay to have a filter. You need one. But sometimes you got to take the filter off and just give people a piece of your mind. And I got to say, I really support what she did today, which is make a video about people complaining about women in ufology. And I, honestly, as a man, I'm not intimidated by a woman in the same industry that I'm in or whatever. I wasn't intimidated by women that were in the computer field with me. And, you know, there seems to be this old boys network, right, of men, because it's dominated by men, this whole industry. And they don't like some of the women out here and their contribution.
Mm-hmm.
What,
yep,
have you experienced that kind of prejudice, and what do you think about it? And then we're going to hear what Kelly had to say about it, and it's gold, friends. Yeah. It is gold.
You know, there's just so many wonderful people in the community who have been super supportive and super kind and super awesome. And we have our UFO family, and we're all a little crazy. Like,
yeah, everybody in this is a little crazy. You gotta acknowledge that.
You gotta acknowledge that we're all a little crazy. And that's one of the beautiful things about it. But, you know, when it comes to having any sort of, I can't really say, I mean, specifically, there have been things, but maybe I was just being too sensitive or something like that, you know, but for the most part, you know, all the men I talk to who want me on their shows, or they've really supported me. Guys are always like Rich, you know, invited me on a show. I went on Alien Addict, Luis Jimenez. All of these people have, you know, propped me up, and I am just super grateful.
So I guess there's good and bad as far as men.
I think in my experience, it's been more good, you know, and I just try to.
I have heard, I was telling you off air, I have heard a few people make very disparaging remarks about female show hosts. And their general argument is something like they're only doing well because they're hot, or, you know, whatever. And you know, I mean, it's a shallow world we live in, so there is, I guess there's some truth that somebody that's super attractive might be more successful, especially as an on-screen talent, but I don't see, I think it's a lot of sour grapes. It's like guys that have a podcast that 4 people listen to, and they're pissed off because this hot girl's on YouTube are getting hundreds more views than them or something. A lot of it is petty jealousy.
Yeah, you
right?
know, and honestly, like that, it's easy to be a girl and talk about this. You know, and I started doing, I was like, whoa, I got like 72 views. Wow. Like, I have another channel crafting, and I'll work 3 weeks on a video and no one will watch it. And so, you know, once you start making content, especially about the things that you're interested in, I think I was just like, but what happened today, let me switch it up, and we'll switch gears a little bit, because I'm going to prop up my girl. What happened today was a little argument, not a little argument, a big argument on Twitter about women. And someone posted this picture of 2 of my bestie #UFO girls, and said that they were objectifying their sexuality in order to make money off of a podcast, or off of a show that they don't even make money off of.
Yeah, they're not even monetized. Just to be clear, they're not even monetized. But if they were, I would support their decision to be monetized. But which is stupid. But the point is that this guy didn't even know. He's saying that they're objectifying themselves, or, you know, using their, let's just say, female assets in order to make money. And that's not the case, because their podcast is not monetized. So it's a stupid, invalid argument to begin with. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sure, yeah, but, you know, I also think it's kind of like a little bit of clickbait, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just trying to keep everything as balanced as possible, because I know the person who did it, and I was like, what just happened? So I had 2 of my Twitter friends, like, facing off, and I was like, what just happened? you know, but there is a good point here, and Kelly makes it perfectly, and I support everything 100%.
We're
Kelly
gonna listen
says.
to this.
I'm 100% behind it.
It's gold.
Like, when I talk, Kelly talks, and it's like what I want to say. So I guess that's the best way to put it, because she makes a lot of really good points, and I think it's that, yeah, like especially when it comes to some channels, you know, there's really been channels where I really thought I would get their support. I really thought that they would prop me up or like help me out or like
give you a bump. Well, by the way, we're trying to give you a bump, so
you are. You guys are awesome.
Hit her channel, Alien Girl's channel, is in the about section. Really, go down there, click that link, and hit subscribe. She's so close to the YouTube magic numbers, and we have enough people that we could get her there tonight. If everybody just take a minute, go over there, do me a favor, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It would really help her out.
That'd be cool, guys.
And there's a few people that helped me to get to my magic numbers that I really appreciate to this day. So, you know, I want to pay it forward and try to do that for others now.
Yeah, and you know, it's just and I don't know what, and I guess maybe boys are like scared to invite girls on their show. I don't know what it is.
No, I'm not scared of women. That's stupid.
I know.
But some guys might be. Yeah.
But we're talking about the deep, dark web boys who are looking at the UFOs.
The dorks. They're the dorks.
Maybe this just isn't their thing, you know. But yeah, you know. But it's just having fun with people, podcasting a little bit.
I asked her earlier if I had her permission. We're not going to share the whole thing, but I got it queued up. I think this is pretty good, and I want to support her in what she's saying here because, look, everybody should be welcome here, including women. So it's ridiculous for any of these guys that are like, you know, dogging on women for whatever reason. But anyway, we're rolling tape because this is gold. This is gold.
And I had someone tell me that because the way that I look, and apparently because I have big tits, I am not qualified to talk about UAPs. I'm not qualified to talk to Luis Elizondo. I'm not qualified to talk about YouTubers out there that are doing such an amazing job and just to push this topic forward. Apparently I'm not qualified enough because I have a fucking cooch and a clit. And guess what? I'm still trying to find that. I'm not all of his hate DMs that he gave me because it's just, what the fuck is the point? I'm not going to sit here and dox someone or, you know, he said this, she said that, whatever. Fuck Karen. All I'm saying is that this is such a great community and we're doing such a great job and we're pushing this forward. And anyone that comes into your DMs, or anyone who fucking messages you or texts you saying that you're not good enough, or anyone in your life saying that you're fucking crazy about what you're thinking, I know it's hard and I know it sucks, but you know what? You have all of us. And the people who are DMing you like really fucking nasty shit, maybe they need their genitals sucked. I don't know. I know I do, but I'm not being mean about it.
So honest.
Anyways, I really wanted to go on and show all the DMs that I received today. But I can't. And I won't. Because that's, fuck it, I won't. And I just want to push this community forward. And I want to make sure that all of us are coming together, even though it gets a little bit crazy sometimes. And I just want to say that there's a lot of women out there, and it doesn't matter how big their fucking tits are or how tight their fucking clits are. We're all on the same fucking wavelength.
I love you guys.
Just stop. Stop. Like, look, I bought, look, the UFO Jesus. Look at that. His face is broke because my tits are too fucking big. Does that make me less of a fucking person because I have big old tits?
No, girl,
Big
no.
old flop of tits. Who gives a fuck? Doesn't mean that I am less important of talking about this topic with
You
anyone
tell him,
else
girl.
just because
Yeah,
I've
Kelly.
been some big tits. And I'm trying to make fun of it, I know, but if you just seen or read the fucking text messages or the DMs that I get, like it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. But I'm telling you right now, we have so many wonderful, wonderful women that are really looking into and diving in deep and doing the research and connecting other women and doing ladies' night. Because we want to have other girls talking about you. It doesn't matter if it's fucking blanket. Fuck it. Why put us down? Anyways, I'm very, very angry. It's very hard for me to be like, I really
She's got a good attitude.
now, but I
so.
can't because that's just giving like that person power. But please, people who have a channel, just bring somebody. Like, we need to just come together more. We need to stop fighting about like the Wilson Davis or whatever. We just need to stop bickering and battering about shit, and we just need to fucking come together and push it forward and be more like Lou. He is kind of our spokesperson. Anyways,
Some of us.
put lashes on for this.
She put lashes on. She was
Yeah,
serious.
she did. Yeah, she
You
did.
go,
This
girl.
just sucks. It sucks having someone yell and scream and tell you that you're a piece of shit because you have 7 tits. You have nothing.
Oh, I love you, Kelly. I love you.
It's just terrible. Anyways, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just gonna send it out as it is, and I hope it's well received. If not, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But I love you all, and you have no idea the impact that you have done on my life. Not the cunts, the positive. Peace.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I love her so
Listen,
much.
I just want to say that I fully support women with big breastises in ufology, okay? Maybe some other guys do not like women with big breastises. Well, I support women with small
You
breasts.
know what? Steven's doing it all. He
Yes.
supports all women.
And I have no problem with women with coochies and clitorises talking about UFOs. In fact, I probably would like to see more of this, okay?
She is absolutely brilliant. She does it. She did that all in one take.
One take, yeah.
and
that's
that was
the way it needed to be.
hysterical.
That's the way it needed to be. She was real and honest and open. She shared her thoughts, and she had the conviction because she truly feels this way, and I would tend to agree with her. And by the way, we know now who one of the people that were some of that was directed at against, and I just have to say that I'll talk to her offline about some of this. That person's now like, oh, they're going to do a response video and all this, you know, whatever. I support any woman doing whatever it is that she wants to do. If she wants to talk about UFOs,
I'll go take care of it. I'll go talk to him. He's my friend. I know what he. No, don't worry. I'll make sure. I know everyone involved. And make sure this response video is what it's supposed to be. He's still here. I know it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. But
you know,
what I you know, we can joke about like it's. I thought her video was funny and
Yeah.
and it was well spoken. Like she said, she told it like it is, and I gotta respect a strong woman like that that'll tell it like it is. And like, I think she's right, and like she made some good points. Just because she has a coochie and a clitoris doesn't mean she's not qualified. And I don't understand anybody that would decide that a big-breasted woman would be disqualified from talking about UFOs. Like, what do? Do they have like a cup measurement system, Amy? like they measure the girls' breasts before they decide if they're allowed to talk about UFOs. Like, well, sorry, your breasts are too big. You can't talk to Elizondo. Yeah, this is
not
ridiculous.
Lou. I mean, it all comes down to, like, I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of the girls were feeling, especially the comments were specifically directed about how women are portraying themselves to be too sexual, you know.